Have you ever felt like your emotions or impulses are controlling you? Maybe you've struggled with anger, procrastination, or even overindulgence. The truth is, self-control is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and improved. Today we're diving into how to control yourself and take charge of your life. Let's get started. Before we talk about how to control yourself, let's define what self-control really means. Self-control is the ability to regulate your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in the face of temptations or impulses. It's what helps you stay focused on your goals, even when distractions arise. For example, think about resisting the urge to check your phone while working, or saying no to that extra slice of cake when you're trying to eat healthier. These are all moments where self-control comes into play. But here's the good news. Self-control isn't something you're born with. It's a muscle you can strengthen over time. Let's look at some practical ways to do that. Did you know that self-control is linked to a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex? This area is responsible for decision-making, planning, and impulse control. However, when we're stressed or tired, this part of the brain can struggle to function effectively. That's why you might find it harder to control yourself after a long day or when you're feeling overwhelmed. The key is to work with your brain, not against it. For instance, the studies show that small, consistent efforts to practice self-control can lead to long-term improvements. So how can you start building this skill? Let's move on to some actionable tips. Here are 5 practical strategies to help you take control of your actions and emotions. Start by defining what you want to achieve. Whether it's saving money, eating healthier, or staying focused at work, having a clear goal gives you something to work toward. Write it down and remind yourself of it regularly. Big goals can feel overwhelming. Break them into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you want to stop procrastinating, start by setting a timer for just 10 minutes of focused work. Small wins build momentum. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without acting on them impulsively. Try deep breathing or meditation to stay calm and focused. If you're trying to avoid something, make it harder to access. For example, if you're cutting back on social media, delete the apps from your phone or set time limits. Celebrate your progress. When you successfully practice self-control, reward yourself with something positive, like a relaxing break or a small treat. This reinforces the behavior and makes it easier to stick with it. Of course, building self-control isn't always easy. You might face setbacks or moments of weakness, and that's okay. The key is to be kind to yourself and keep going. If you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Instead, reflect on what triggered the lapse and how you can handle it better next time. Remember, self-control is a journey, not a destination. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to seek support. Whether it's talking to a friend, joining a community, or even working with a coach, you don't have to do it alone. Self-control is one of the most powerful tools you can develop to create the life you want. By setting clear goals, practicing mindfulness, and staying consistent, you can take charge of your actions and emotions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.